Well, hello again. This particular video is on my signalling. I have different types which incorporate, but as most of you are aware, all my point decoders, all my signals, all my buffer stops, that one's missing, the little van over there, the police box, they run on decoders. My level crossing runs on one as well. They're all Train Tech. I just love Train Tech. They're so simple. They're actually bringing a new one out towards Christmas. As you know, that on the stations you have the rotating board which tells you what the next train is, what next stations are. They're bringing one of them out. It's about 50 quid. I think it's 50 quid. But there's some sensor stuff they're doing. There's a new catalogue out at the moment. Please get it, have a look. Some of the stuff will be coming out at Christmas time. I can't wait to see some of the stuff and get some of it. So that's the way we all work. Now, one question I had a little while ago was on one of these, which is a router. One of the things you've got here is you've got the signal and the router. Now, at the time mine worked a little bit different. I've since then changed it around. What he wanted is the signal to work independent of the router. What you got with this is you touch the contacts down the side and the light starts flashing. You then go to your program, click the signal, and that gives you your signal working. What you do then for this one, the particular one, is click it again until that router starts flashing, and then you put that to those points. So what you've got is on your track plan once you've done that. So all you do is once that starts flashing, you click this one here and that will set it up. As you can see now, it is at red. If I click that one, which now gives me the green, so that is working independent on its own. Now if I actually leave it at that and I click the points, there's the router comes on. It's a real bright light, this router is. It's real illuminating. So that is the router is operated from the points, so, which means, which in truth terms, your signal, which is there, is controlling from here onwards. So you can have it red and green to go that way, and you can have it red and green to go that way as well. And all it is when the points change that way, it shows the driver that he's going to go to the right. You can get these right and left. I do have another one which is a little bit stranger, which is this one here. This one's got an indicator board on it. In actual fact, what it is it's a little board where you can see my fingernail. That's how big it is. That board has got 25 pinholes in it, and what you do is you put I used blue tack and rubbed it into the plate and then scraped it flat and then pushed a pin through each hole to make it what I want. Now that particular one there, if I actually operate it, there you are, it is showing a letter M. That one works with that set of points and also that set of points. So when you click the signal, those points both change with that. And that's the way most of my stuff actually operates. If I just click it back, as you hear, both sets of points have gone back. This is a new one which has been out for a while now. This one is, you can see by my finger now, that is a little dwarf signal. It's got a post about like that underneath it, and that is the decoder. You just push the wires into two holes, you press the learner button, on there you actually click red or green, and that then sets that up. So that one is operated with those sets of points. So at the moment it's white and a red. If I actually click my points over, they are, they're both red, both whites now. And the thing is also is that I've got bits of complex systems. This one here is a double-headed. This is controlling them points there, so or them points are controlling it. So if I click those points, those two change over, as you'll see. Just get it. Just bring this down a bit. Yeah. That means that the main line is shut and that line is right. But this signal is also attached to this signal, which is a distant. Now I'll put the signal back again to where it was, so you can actually see. I'll just move this a little bit up there out of the way. As you can see there, that's a distant signal, and that has got a amber. That means that left is wrong. That is the main line, so that's okay. If you actually then do the same again, what we've just done, as you said, then we've just changed over. If you now see this one, it is left, which is deciding which is go, and the next one on the main line is red, which is correct. That does that one. Also, like with this one here, that is controlling that signal, but also it's controlling that signal. That one there is a double-headed signal, which you can just see there, is for those set of points there. But also what it means is that if you change them points for the train on green to go through here, this line is blocked, so that will automatically go to a red. But also round the back there's other signals which actually do the same situation. They change to red, green, whatever it might be. These two here are controlled from that set of points, as was that one. So what happens is, if those, at the moment this is at green, that's at red. If you switch the points, that goes to red, that goes to green, for a train to come out of there. The only thing with this, the way mine run and the way it runs, is you really need the Pro version, because that is the only way you can work all this signalling system like I've got here. Now, one of the things I must emphasise while we're on this, around this subject, is I know 2 or 3 people now who've got hold of me who've lost the system. This can be for 1 or 2 reasons. Mine was, I tipped a cup of coffee over mine and blew my computer off. Now what you really need to do, if I come out here and go to my files, which is here, go to your RailMaster file, and on a memory stick or a disk, save 2 things, the major 2 things. Right, one is that one, which is called resource, and if you actually go onto it, it says MDB. That's what it is, resource.mdb. That is all your locos. Put that onto a disk or memory stick. Also what you need also is whatever your track plan is. Now mine, I don't know where mine is, somewhere, somewhere. Where are we? It's got to be up here somewhere. But what they are, same as the Hornby ones there, what they actually are is, they are .pin. So whatever your track name is, .pin, save that file. That is your track. You need to do that. But also, is it, as I've got it, as you know, I've got roughly about 28 to 30 programs in this thing, how it runs. Now, those are all programs. Now, if you lose your system, those go as well. So these are like, where are we? Let me find one for you. There, look, announcement PRG. They're called PRGs. If you look on the the guide, it'll show you which ones they are, but those are the 3 main ones. That then all your programs. You've got to, every program you have to save separately. It's not like a batch thing, so you've got to do it that way. But you can see with my street lighting is looking lovely when it gets a bit dark. It's lovely how it comes out. But another thing is just last week it was actually, a gentleman rang me up on the Friday morning, and he actually, I won't tell you where he is. He comes from Qatar, and I don't tell you his job, but it's an important job, and he couldn't get his railmaster to work. So he actually said, "Oh, I've got TeamViewer on my system." So right, so I went on and I actually set and altered his railway live from here in Warrington, where I live in Stoke-on-Trent, to Qatar, and I actually do it that far back. I've done it in England, I've done it in Scotland, done it in Wales, done it in Ireland, but I've never done it that far. What happens to the ones I have in Australia and New Zealand, what they tend to do is they will send me their track plan. What I can do with that, anybody can do it, you know, I'll do it for anybody. They send me that, I will set all their points up to make them working properly, and also set up all their signals as well to operate through their thing. All they've got to do is buy the signals. But that's the way my system works. I love it. This one here, of course, is my Arriva big train. That's one I love. That one is another Arriva train which I had a while ago now. That's got lights all over it. That one hasn't. But the new one of those is about 365 quid. But that's got lights and sound. But that's got sound in. But that is my system. So if anybody wants me at any time, I can go through all this. You know, if you're going to get TeamViewer going, I can actually go through all this signalling system. To do this on video, it's a bit long. I've done some videos on signalling already, so if anybody wants me at any one time, please contact me. I'm on 01782 302194. My email address is already on the system, so what I should do is just put this one on. Don't want that one, There we go. That's my little bubble going around. This one has actually got people in it as well. But that's the way it works. So if anybody wants me at any one time, please contact me, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you.